It's Conduit News Radio with Paul Harrell.
What does all this say? I mean, what does this all mean? Okay. Well, let me just give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, Conduit News put out an invitation, a fundraising invitation for ACE's candidate, ACE's pick, Breanne Davis, to be the next senator for Senate District 16 out of the Russellville area. And Conduit News broke this story. We took out all of the people listed on that fundraiser who threw that fundraiser, and we tied them to all of the major monolith lobby, Marble Palace, status quo. And it's everywhere from, big tobacco, big alcohol, big pharma, Medicaid. I mean, you name it. All of these are the lobbyists, and they they were promoting Breanne Davis. So we broke that. Well, one of them was Big Pharma. And what's interesting is, with this pharmacy situation is, Breanne Davis is going to vote the way Asa Hutchinson tells her to vote, period. If it's an issue that's important to Asa, that's what's going to happen. So the question would be, is CVS and Asa, are they connected? I would argue that the answer is yes, based on what I'm hearing from pharmacists and how Asa doesn't really want the true fix to this problem. Is Breanne Davis, has she taken money from Big Pharma? Yes, she has. Now let's actually look at this. Let's pull this up, Joe. Show everybody this. In order to understand this, you got to know about lobbying firms, okay? On December 11th of 2017, a consultant PAC, okay, called DBH Management, donated $1,000 to Breanne Davis's campaign. On December 21st, Michael Lamoureux, a lobbyist from DBH Management Consultants, donated $500 to Breanne Davis. On December 29th, 2017, DBH Management Consultants 3-PAC, Political Action Committee, donated $2,000 to Breanne Davis' fourth quarter financial report. You can see that there as well. On January 23rd, 2018, DBH Management Consultants 4-PAC, okay, different name, donated $1,000 to Breanne Davis. And you can see that on her 10-day election report. And DBH Management, including their lobbyists, Bruce Hawkins and Michael Lamoureux, are lobbyists for CVS Health. Let's stop right there. Who is Michael Lamoureux? Michael Lamoureux used to be the senator for the seat that Breanne Davis and Bob Bailey are vying for in the March 13th runoff election coming up. Okay? But now look at this. Look at lobbyist clients under financial disclosure over at the Secretary of State's website. We see that CVS Health, they use the lobbying firm DBH Management. That's right. You see that address out of Morrilton, Arkansas? It's right there. Our online audience. Can you zoom in at all anymore, Joe? Let's see if we can't. I want the online audience to be able to read this so they can see it for themselves. Okay. Well, anyway, it's right there. I've got the actual images, so maybe we can get those. But you can. Just trust me. There it is right there. DBH Management Consultants, lobbying firm. Their client is CVS. So we have Michael Lamoureux. We have his lobbying firm. Michael Lamoureux used to be the governor's chief of staff. Okay? I think it's very clear and very easy to draw a conclusion of where your loyalties lie. Okay? And just so we're clear, scrolling down even further, if you look up the financial disclosure, again, Secretary of State Mark Martin's website, DBH Management Consultants, LLC, lobbyist Michael Lamoureux. You see it right there. This is who he works for, all right? Now we scroll down to the bottom, and we see a photo taken December 21st of 2017 of Michael Lamoureux and Breanne Davis, okay? Now, it's not a crime to be associated with the lobbyists. It's not a crime. But if we're talking about pharmacy, and we're talking about this issue, which is a really, really, really big deal, where we have reports that you'll take one prescription over to a local pharmacist and they get reimbursed $12. You take that same prescription to CVS and you get $1,400 reimbursement. CVS is getting $1,400, and it's all because of these PBMs. Now, again, the pharmacists are not satisfied. That's what I'm hearing. They are not satisfied with Asa Hutchinson's level of support. Asa says he wants to help the pharmacists, but I'm telling you, what people are telling me is that is not they're not actually trying to fix the problem, because it will be carefully crafted language, because it has to be. If Asa is on the side of CVS, he has to walk a tightrope. He has to make the pharmacists think that he's helping them, but at the same time, he has to keep CVS happy. He has to keep the big business that's using government to Johnny sweep the legs, okay, Johnny sweep the legs out from under the real people, the pharmacists, the small towns that are being affected by this, or the small pharmacists. That's what's going on right now. And here we have Michael Lamoureux and Breanne Davis. So, you say what you want to. People, everybody's going to claim to be an independent thinker. Everybody's going to claim, no, I'm going to do what I think is best. Well, it's all about where you're going to get your data, where you're going to get your results. And that's what I don't think. I mean, that's what they don't ever think about. You're going to think that you're free. You're going to think that you're independent. Those puppet strings are going to be visible to all of us, but they're not necessarily going to be visible to you. You're not going to know. Because they're going to give you choice architecture. They're going to give you this information, and you're going to trust them, right? Everybody's going to claim to be an independent thinker, but you just go look at the campaign donations, okay? And you tell me what's status quo, right? Michael Lamoureux took a $120,000 payment from a nonprofit funded by lobbyists, and they only raised $140,000 that year, and he got $120,000 of it for supposed fundraising activities, because he fundraised. He was a fundraiser, helping fundraise for the organization, and then that organization gave him he got all that money, and he's an attorney, so somehow that's legal because it went to his law firm. Somehow it's legal.